The Kremlin says it sees no grounds to suspect a crime was committed in the case of Alexei Navalny. But Germany says the vocal critic of Russian President Vladimir Putin was unequivocally poisoned with the nerve agent Novichok. The incident is the latest allegation of questionable activity by the Russian government. Redmond Shannon takes a look at the options in holding the Kremlin to account.
Inside a Moscow courtroom, a lawyer for Alexei Navalny tries and fails to get the Kremlin to investigate the alleged poisoning of the opposition politician.
Any use of chemical weapons shows a total disrespect for human lives and is an unacceptable breach of international norms and rules.
On the same day and on the other side of Europe, NATO also vainly urges its longtime foe to get to the bottom of the case.
The Russian government must fully cooperate with the organization for the prohibition of chemical weapons on an impartial international investigation.
But the Kremlin says there is no crime, no case to answer. Its blanket denials echoing similar reactions to other allegations of malign activity in Moscow. From the annexation of Crimea to allegations of foreign election interference and high-profile poisonings in the UK, all of which produced a long list of sanctions against Russia. But have they had any effect on Putin's actions?
You can't really judge the actions, his actions, and say sanctions don't work, because we don't know what actions he hasn't taken that he might have taken if there were no penalties at all.
Bill Browder says expelling diplomats is useless. He campaigned for years for the Magnitsky Act, sanctions imposed by Canada, the US and others targeting human rights abuses in Russia.
If the right people are sanctioned in response to the Navalny poisoning, that will have a seriously crippling effect on the Putin regime and the people around him.
Targeting Russia's energy income is an option being suggested by some German politicians. They want to consider the future of the almost completed Nord Stream 2 pipeline. It's being built to move more natural gas from Russia to Germany. Economist Sergei Hestinov says these high-profile mentions of the pipeline have caused anxiety in the Russian markets. He says, however, Europe refusing Russian gas could force Moscow into the arms of China, and that is not something NATO wants either. Redmond Shannon, Global News, London.